everyone, welcome back to the Breezy Kitchen. It's summertime and now it's time to grill. So we stepped outside of the kitchen and we're coming to the backyard. And today we're doing meals on the grill. One of our dishes is going to be a meatloaf and potato hamburger. And then we're going to do spaghetti squash with spinach on the grill. I know you're thinking, really? But stay with me and see what happens and watch this meal unfold. Now, the hamburger is really going to be a meatloaf and potato burger. One thing about the summertime, flies enjoy the outdoors just as much as we do. So we're going to be real quick about this. So right here I have a couple of onions, minced. I use a food processor. Get that in there, stir that around. This is 2 pounds of hamburger meat, 80%. And this is a cup of minced bell peppers. Now the idea is to try to make a meatloaf burger. And we also have crushed crackers, and this is a cup of crushed crackers. All in there. And then we have 1 egg, and we're going to add after we get all this mixed in. There we go. Now we're going to add the egg. You might want to use 1 or 2. I'm just going to use this 1 egg because we have enough ingredients to bind everything together. And then we also have a ½ teaspoon of minced garlic. Get all those ingredients in there. Shoot, fire, don't bother me. Okay. Now we're adding the egg. I'm going to mix this up, and then I'll be right back to show you how we're going to do our patties. So now we're back, and we're about to make the patties. I've mixed up everything. The crackers could have been crumbled a little smaller, but that's at your discretion, however you want to do it. So now, since I'm about to make the patties, I'm going to show you a little trick that I found really easy when making, using hamburger meat or turkey meat. I just spray my hand with a little olive oil on both sides to prevent the sticking in your hand when you're dealing with it. So we're going to make patties about 4 inches wide and about ½ inch high. There we go. And see, notice it's not really sticking. So now, since I'm fighting with the flies, I have to do this quickly. So that's 1 burger. Now, it's going to be, one is going to be a little taller than the other because we're going to combine the patties together. So I can make them a little smaller. Okay. That's 2. And then come back and then I'll show you what's the finished product. So now that we've made the patties, actually we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have 12 patties, but it's going to be 6 burgers because we're going to make, like I said, it's a meatloaf. So we're using the tomato paste to put in between, and I'm going to do 1 burger for you. So this is a tablespoon of tomato paste. We're just going to put it in there, just like a regular meatloaf, and spread it around. And now we're going to take this other burger, put it on top of there, and seal it in. There we go. So we're going to do the rest of them, and then we're going to come back and put them on the grill. So now what else goes great with meatloaf but potatoes? So we're going to put potatoes on the grill. And I'm just going to brush this on both sides. This is a tablespoon of olive oil, and we're just going to put a little bit on both sides. You can use salt if you want to, but it's so much going on in this meatloaf, you really don't have to. I'll just brush on both sides, and then we're going to put this on the grill. And I'm going to show you direct grilling. The grill is already set, and it's already warm. Okay, then we're just going to do now, the grill is set for direct heating, and you know direct heating, if you could only, see, if you put your hand over there for more than 2, like you can count 1, 2, if you feel that you have to remove it, then you know you're doing direct grilling. Now, you have to spray the grill. Some people use a paper towel with olive oil. I just use a little spray. And I'm prepping my grill and I'm spraying it to add the potatoes. There we go. Now, usually it's supposed to be six potatoes, but I kind of cut a little extra more because sometimes you accidentally feed the food god, which is the bottom of the grill. So you want to have a little bit more than not enough. Now we're adding the burgers to the grill. Like I said, this is direct grilling. And with burgers, you don't never need to mash them. I don't know why people always think that. That takes out the juiciness of them. Most thing you want to do is just flip them. There we go. This is going to be a meatloaf burger, but you're really not going to use a burger. I mean, you're not going to eat it like a burger because you're going to end up wanting to use a knife and a fork. So, okay, we're done and we're going to let nature take its course, and we'll be back. This with red Zinfandel because of the flavoring in it. It'll go good with the gravy and then the hamburger. Then it'll give it a little extra. We're just going to stir that up. And instead of using a barbecue sauce, we're using the gravy with the red Zinfandel. And come back in just a minute and I'll show you the finished product.